It's me, Mario. Woohoo!
When life gets you down and all you need is something to brighten your day, they say laughter is the best medicine. Whether it's the voice of Mario or the world's fastest talker, these four people are sure to make you smile.
It's me, Mario. It's me, Mario. Woohoo! Let's go. Okie dokie. I've been the voice of Mario for 26 years.
Now moving on to Luigi.
Oh. Hi, I'm Charles Martinet. I do the voice of Super Mario. Here we go. Woohoo! And Luigi too. Luigi number 1. Ha ha! And Wario, have a rotten day. Yahoo! You gonna eat that garlic? And I was even Donkey Kong at one point. I am an actor and voice actor. I did, 25 years of theater.
Run along to your party!
Corporate videos.
Circuitry and semiconductor processes.
A few film and television products.
Now beat it, all of you. Now!
And then I had the marvelous beginning of becoming a voice actor, and that's how I started with It's me, Mario. Mario was first created in 1981 in a game called Donkey Kong. As it got refined through the years, it became Mario and Princess Peach. The princess. And I came along in 1990. I actually crashed an audition because I was catching them as I walked in, they were walking out, finished for the day. I said, "Can I read for this?" And the guy looked at his watch and he goes, all right, come on in. You're an Italian plumber from Brooklyn, a character in a video game for Nintendo called Mario. So make up a voice, make up a video game, start talking. And I thought to myself, video game? I don't know anything about video games. And all of a sudden I hear action. I go, "Hello, I'm a Mario. Let's make a pizza pie together. You go get some sausage. I'm gonna get some spaghetti. We put spaghetti in the sausage and the pizza." And he said, "Cut, stop talking. There's no more tape. All right, thanks, we'll be in touch." And I thought that was, okay, there's the door. We'll see you later. And he calls Nintendo, "I found a Mario. I got him." And that was 26 amazing, fantastic years ago. Hello. Whoopee! Oh, look at this world. The character, for me, brings out the best in me, and so I love that. Bing, bing, bing. I love sharing things, too. I go to meet Mario fans, and I hear the most wonderful thing. You're the voice of my childhood. Or I used to play with my dad. Now I'm playing with my kids, and it's a way our family comes together. Yeah. Pretty good. This brings back the memories. Mamma mia. You just have fun, That's my mantra for life. Come on, let's go. Let's have more fun. Bye-bye. See you in my games. Woohoo!
And now it's me, Archie. Today's sponsor is BetterHelp. Because navigating through life can sometimes feel like a maze, we wanted to see if Charlie here can solve this maze in the time it takes for me to explain to you why you might want to try BetterHelp. Good luck, Charlie. So how does it work? First, go to their site. You can use our link, betterhelp.com/GBS. There you'll answer a few questions, and BetterHelp will match you to a professional with years of experience, helping people with struggles just like yours. You'll be matched to a therapist usually within 48 hours, so you can get started fast. Let BetterHelp connect you to a therapist who can support you, all from the comfort of wherever you are. Visit betterhelp.com/GBS or choose Great Big Story during sign up and enjoy a special discount on your first month. Now, back to the stories that make you smile.
When I was a kid, I always played with Legos. I built cars, planes, motorbikes, but now I built an arm.
Meet David Aguilar.
My name is David Aguilar. I am from Andorra and I'm 18 years old.
When David was born, his right arm hadn't fully developed.
This is my right arm. Well, growing up, it was quite annoying because I received a lot of commentaries like, "Oh, you don't have a hand," or something like that.
And while some would see this as a disadvantage, David is just a regular kid. He likes EDM. He goes by the name Hand Solo. Get it? He has an embarrassing dad. He goes to school.
This is my school.
And he can open doors with his Lego arm. So cool. Growing up, he was obsessed with Lego. So much so, he wanted to make it a part of him. Literally.
I built my first prosthetic arm when I was 9 years old, and I built it around my hand. It started being a boat.
Unfortunately, the Lego bricks weren't strong enough, and it wasn't for another 9 years till he would try again.
This is MK1. This is Lego Technique. It's like the sophisticated part of Lego. I can do push-ups with this thing, so it's quite strong. When I first built the arm and it was fully functional, I went to the mirror and I was like,
That model, the MK1, only took 5 days to build. Of course, like any good inventor, he got straight to work on an upgrade.
And this is MK2. It has a battery that works like a biceps, and it has this fishing cable that ties up in here. When I fix this to my shoulder, I can do this. And the arm closes. I can stop in the middle and move it by myself. When I first brought this, they're all really amazed because how can somebody create a hand out of Legos? I was a normal guy, and when I built the arm, everyone was like, "You're awesome, you're really smart." They told me they are really proud to be my friends. It's amazing.
Up next, meet the Green Lady.
I guess it is pretty green. To me, it's not. It wasn't just always all green. Now I'm quite green. My name is Elizabeth Sweetheart, and I am the Green Lady. Everything is green. I brought green counter, and then I got green knobs, and then all the accessories. We even painted the front door green. If I find something that I really like in terms of clothing and what I wear, I make it green. These are my overalls. I grew up with my family in Nova Scotia, and they didn't know what to do with me. I wanted to be an artist. I started wearing green when my dad invited me to visit Florida. It was really exciting for me to go because we hadn't really connected, and he didn't really care for an artist. The water is aqua green, deep, rich greens. I painted all the palm trees, and from that point on, I started adding little bits of green because it was like a lucky day that Dad asked me to go visit. It's been around 17 to 20 years. I continue to wear green because the way I dress makes other people smile and say, "Oh, the Green Lady!" Can I have a selfie with you? I think people really, really like the belief that you like something enough to really carry it through. When you're young, you tend to think you look good in black. As you get older, you realize color is so much fun. I will continue to be green because it's so positive. I think when it's not, then I'll change to my next favorite thing.
Finally, the world's fastest talker.
To be or not to be, that is a question whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the stings and hours of outrageous fortune, to decline against the sea of troubles, and by posing in them to die, to sleep, pretend to dream. You get the idea.
The Micro Machine Man here, presenting the genuine, original, colossally collectible, most midget miniature replicas of the real thing, Micro Machines.
A lot of people know me as the Micro Machine Man, or the FedEx guy, or Terrible Testaverde from Saved by the Bell, or just that guy who talks fast. In fact, I was in the Guinness Book as the world's fastest talker, and so, for the last 40 years, if you needed a fast talker, I was your go-to guy. Is that okay? Did you get everything you need? I mean, I can repeat it again if you want. You sure you don't want me to do it again? Because I can do it again. But that's no problem. I'll just do another take for you because of what it's going to take. When I was 12 years old, I wanted to get into the Guinness Book of World Records. So I figured the only thing I could really do, since I wasn't going to eat a car or swallow lead pipe, was to lock myself in a room and teach myself fast talking. And I did that with the Hamlet soliloquy. To be or not to be, that is to be or not to be, that is to be or not to be, that is the question. Years later, I'm at this party, fancy California Beverly Hills party, and a friend of mine is trying to pick up this Valley girl. He's from New York and talking pretty quickly, and she looks at him and says, like, oh my gosh, are you like the world's fastest talker? And he says, no, as a matter of fact, this person is. They called me over and I did one of my little party routines. And a guy walked over and he says, that's incredible, I'm a producer and I'm going to put you on a show. I went on the show and I did the fast talking thinking that would be it. And all of a sudden the phone starts ringing and I'm booked all over the place and I managed to make a living out of it. I can speak as fast as 11 words a second. Now, I never do 11 words a second for TV. Well, let me do Peter Piper at 11 words a second. Peter Piper, and you kind of hear me going pub, 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 but that's really all you're kind of getting. But when you do TV, there's visual reinforcement. People see you and do whatever, so I do about 7 to 8 words a second. That would sound something like, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickle pups, a peck of pickle pups, Peter Piper picked, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickle pups, just a peck of pickle pups, Peter Piper picked. Now on radio, I have to do it even a little slower because you have no visual reinforcement, you're not seeing me. So then I do about 5 to 6 words a second. So it sounds something like, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickle peppers, a peck of pickle peppers did Peter Piper pick it, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickle peppers, just a peck of pickle peppers, Peter Piper picked. And that's kind of the secret to my success, because if you can't understand what I'm saying, they're not gonna pay me the big bucks. Now, the very first commercial I did was the Federal Express commercial. It is, to this day, the most award-winning commercial in the history of advertising. The final scene, I'm sitting behind a desk, and I'm going, you know, Dave, what's the deal? What the deal are we dealing? Dave, it's a deal with Don. If it's a deal with Doc.
The deal, good. I'm putting you down to deal with Dick. Dick, what's the deal?
So I did the thing like 29 times without making a mistake. And the director said to me, what are you, like a machine? You never make a mistake? I said, you want a mistake? I'll give you a mistake the next time. So I said, Dave, it's a dork with Dick, Don, and Duck. And that's the take he ended up putting in the commercial.
It's a deal with Dave, Dick, and Dave. Don, it's a dork with Dick, Dave, and Duck. Don, it's a dork with Dick, Dave, and Duck.
The first time I saw it, I called him and said, John, it's our little secret. Although I'm known as the world's fastest talker, I do not choose to live my entire life in the fast lane. Sometimes I just like to take it all a little slower. But sometimes it's really, really good to be fast.